Good morning, everyone. I can say good morning because it is 2 minutes before noon. By the time this finishes, it'll be a good afternoon. Don't know what you say if someone asks you what's up right at noon. Can't say good morning, can't say good afternoon because it's still noon. I guess you could say good noon, something like that. Anyway, song that was playing, it's not the best MIDI of it, but that was Beatles' Twist and Shout, which was requested by Stu Perez. I guess, Stu, that's one of your favorite songs. Whenever I hear that song, I think of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Top 5 Mr. Webb movie of all time, for sure. Ciel and I got a chance to watch that over spring break, and she really liked it, and really big part of my childhood, that movie. And if you ever get a chance to go to Chicago, take the Ferris Bueller Challenge. Art Institute, Sears Tower, Cubs game. Where else did he go? The Stock Exchange. And I think that's it. Oh, lunch at that really fancy French restaurant. So anyway, sometime go to Chicago. An amazing city. It is the second city of the United States, so to speak. But in a lot of regards, I think it's the best city. It's kind of underrated even in a way. Some of the scenes in The Dark Knight, the Batman movie, were filmed in downtown Chicago because it has kind of the most impressive downtown of any city, including New York. So anyway, if you ever get a chance to go to Chicago, it's inexpensive. Pizza is the best pizza in the world. Wrigley Field, where the Cubs play, is amazing. There's the bean, the Millennium Bean, or the Bean in Millennium Park. So anyway, if you get a chance to go there, I recommend it. I've always had a lot of fun every time I've been to Chicago, which hasn't been too many times, but I like to go back. All right, so welcome. Today is Tuesday. It's a terrific Tuesday. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. The weather opened bright and clear this morning. My girls and and Claire, my wife, we drove down to Nob Hill to drop off our electric car, and I could already tell that it was going to be a beautiful day in Capitola. So hopefully that stays the same way all day. It's not as warm as I thought it was going to be. Last time I checked, it was only about 65, and Miss Maddox said it was 62 at her house when I talked to her. So anyway, hopefully it warms up a little bit more than that. Our word today, if you asked me, hey, Mr. Webb, what's your favorite organelle in the cell? I would say the mitochondria, or the mitochondrion. So they're organelles that produce energy for the cell through cellular respiration. These are fascinating organelles. And the prevailing theory, and again, I'm not an expert on cells. I'm doing the best I can and learning more about them every time I teach them. But the idea being that there were cells, this is billions of years ago, and then there were other cells that were just the mitochondria. And through some process, they were combined. And the original cells, or whatever you want to say, kind of absorbed the mitochondria. So it's an ancient organelle. It's super powerful. It's where cellular respiration happens. It's where we get energy. And it's an amazing organelle. There is a meme about mitochondria, that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which it is. And we'll talk more about the mechanic of the mitochondria, but it is my favorite one. So today's work is continuing drawing that plant cell. Plants have mitochondria as well. Animal cells, all cells have mitochondria as far as I know. So finish up drawing that plant cell. Tomorrow is Tech Free Wednesday. I will put up a video. Won't have a vocab word. Won't have an official assignment. Just choose something from that Tech Free Wednesday. You don't have to turn anything in. And I look forward to those Tech Free Wednesdays, seeing what pictures you do send me. I've gotten some amazing drawings. Some of you have been emailing me your plant cell, animal cell drawings, which is great. They look awesome, and I'm super impressed with your artistic ability. And that is something that's really important in science, is not being a good artist. I mean, that helps, but just trying it, and you learn by drawing and illustrating, and it's really fun. So my daughter Ciel, we made I guess I made it, but she helped, a nature journal. And so now when we walk down to the creek, she'll get out her journal and she'll dig a quick sketch of a clover or a piece of poison oak or a banana slug. So when that happened, that was her idea, not mine. That was one of the top moments of all this. And I was really proud of her for wanting to do that. And it just kind of made me think about all of this, how there's been a lot of negatives but there's also been a lot of positives, and that was one of them for me. Another one that's kind of silly is I was talking with, I think, Mr. Edgar or Mr. Narande about golf coming back. NCL said, oh, does that mean we get to watch real golf on TV now? And that also made me very proud that she wanted to watch golf on TV with me. So speaking of golf, when we first started doing these videos all the way back in March, I was playing a lot of golf on the PS4. And I haven't really had a chance to do that. But I did have a chance to play real golf yesterday up at De La Viega. It was a beautiful day. I got randomly assigned a partner named Jordan. Super nice guy. Worked for the city of Capitola. A lot of fun. It was hot. Didn't play super well. I had 3 birdies. But you have not felt pressure until you play golf and you have 1 golf ball left. I brought, I think, 8 balls with me, and I lost all of them. Well, except for my last one that I actually found. So I lost all the balls I brought, had 1 more ball, and if I had lost that ball, I would have been done. And I was down to 1 ball for the last 2 holes. So that is nerve-wracking, playing golf when you know if you lose that ball, you're done. So luckily I didn't lose it. Actually, I did lose it, but while losing it, I found 2 more. So I kind of ended up with 2. Anyway, that's enough golf talk. Hopefully I'll see some of you at the golf course. I did see some other middle school golfers up there practicing with their parents, keeping social distancing. We're only allowed to play in twosomes. So anyway, make sure you keep that social distancing in place. All right, unless there's any other questions in the back. What's the next assignment? Thursday, Friday, I think I'm going to have you watch another video on cells and answer some questions. Oh, you want to do another Newsella? Okay. I will assign a Newsella on Monday morning for your assignment Monday and Tuesday next week. Cool. Good questions, good ideas. I always appreciate the questions from the back. Keep it down back there. I can see that. You don't think I can, but I can. All right. That's enough of that. I'm excited. At 2 o'clock today, Mr. Dixon and I are going to have a quick talk about the hero's journey. I just finished a really good book called Cold Mountain, and as I was watching this video that he sent, and the journey that Inman goes on is almost exactly a hero's journey, and so I can't wait to talk to Mr. Dixon about that. All right, stay safe. Have fun on your terrific Tuesday. Get that work done, and I will talk to you later. Let me get my song.